Oh, it's okay.
Oh, and we're live. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to KTalk Live.
Hi!
I'm Andrew.
I'm
I'm
Tommy.
Angela.
Oops,
Oh.
sorry.
And I'm Angela.
And I'm Tommy.
Welcome to the first ever KTalk Live. Here we talk monthly about K-pop, dramas, and rumors. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you tweet us with the hashtag KTalkLive. But first, before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to remember those that have lost their lives to the Seawall ferry tragedy. We are dedicating this first episode to you and send our love, sympathy, and support. But due to the tragedy, many comebacks were on hold this month, but a few of them actually happened in the beginning. Which were your favorites? Tommy, go ahead.
Well, one of my favorites ones, I'm a huge fan of After School Club, and I think we all are. And so Eric Nam had his comeback this month with Ooh Ooh, or whatever. Ooh.
Yeah,
So-
I love the video. I love the video.
And I've never really listened to his music until I started watching After School Club, because he was on that one competition show, and he
Oh,
like
you
had,
never listened to his other songs?
no, well, like the Heaven's Door one, right? Is
Yeah,
what
that
it
one
was?
was
Yeah.
cute.
That
I
one.
I love
never,
that
I
song.
never really listened to it, but I knew it. I just didn't like listen to it actively until Ooh came out, and I was all about that. I was all about Ooh.
I mean,
You talking about the video?
the song is like super like happy, and it's also awesome that Hoya is on it too. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's just, I mean, I always forget that he's on it, but like,
And
it's
then he
always
shows up,
good.
and it's like,
Ah!
And I'm a big fan of him too. So, but
Yeah,
the video was.
the video was great. Possibly the only time we could see an idol in his underwear. Like, can we please talk about that? And his like Mickey Mouse underwear.
it makes
I
me
was
want to
watching
have
it.
underwear like that.
Like so much underwear. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god, I should have made a reaction video. I should have did a reaction video to it because
Oh,
I was just
you
like sitting in my bed watching it. I was like, oh my god.
did you not see the teaser though?
I did, and I was planning on doing a reaction video, but I didn't get to watching it until like
Uh,
a couple weeks after the video actually came out. Like
That's
a little
true.
late
So
for
good.
this. So.
hmm. I mean, it's a good song. I just like that it's like sort of like band like. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's
Had the
just
live
different.
instruments and really,
Yeah,
it's
it's
good.
very different from like typical sort of like comebacks, you
Like the
know?
really dancey stuff that's going on. And,
Yeah, but I have to admit, like watching him live, it's a little weird because for some reason I feel like he's not um, his stage presence, I guess, isn't like amazing yet. Because like I watched a couple of his like live stages.
I just feel like he's like not confident in his dancing yet.
That could be it.
You know what I
He's got a
mean?
lot of dancing in this one, so.
That's true.
Because
Remember-
like for Heaven's Door, he didn't do any like dancing, so it's like his first time dancing on stage.
Oh yeah.
And whenever
That's
he's on
true.
After School Club, he always like fools around instead of does the dances and stuff.
Yeah. He does.
Like, oh, we're gonna learn the dance now. Okay.
Yeah, and like, oh.
Cute.
I know. I just think it's a super adorable video. I mean, he is like super adorable, so I think it just fits for him. You know?
It's good. It was good. It was a good comeback. It's really good.
All right. So, Angela, do you have a favorite comeback from this one?
Oh yes. Okay. My favorite was BTS's comeback. Well, it's more like a follow-up promotion for their School Love Affair album. Basically, I love this song and I love them. They're like the cutest ever in this music video. I don't know if you watched it or not.
I
but
did. Yeah.
It was like such a simple music video, but everything was cute and I couldn't stop smiling.
I mean, I don't know them that well in terms of like who's in the group, but like I thought it was like just really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I also
And,
really
like,
like their outfits in general.
It's such a contrast of what they usually do.
Exactly. That's what I,
Oh,
yeah. 'Cause they're really more like hard hitting and like really hip hop and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right? And then this one's they like toned it down and got all cute and did the R&B thing going on, and I was really into it. Like, I didn't really like their other stuff more just because I'm not really into the huge hip hop groups. But I love this one. I loved it so much, and it's like probably enough to like make me like start listening to them more and like make me a fan and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Like, to me, they're like a younger VAP a little bit.
I could see that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like with VAP, they don't really do a lot of like this R&B like smooth, cute stuff. So that's why I like BTS, because they can like pull it off because they're young.
True.
And this song reminds me of like Coffee, of like another song called Coffee that they have. It's like the same exact like R&B vibe that I really like from them. So that's why that's like my favorite comeback of this month.
Oh, really?
I like it.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, my favorite comeback, by the way, is probably Akmu, because they totally blew me out of the water with 200% and their whole album. Like,
This was a
100%.
fantastic debut. Like, I am so proud of them. They've been like waiting for this debut forever, and it was, oh my god.
I mean, it just like it's finally real, you know, and it's just like they're still them. That's what I like about it. Like, they're still who they are as musicians. Like,
even with YG.
Yeah,
Right.
which is cool to
Like,
see.
they can keep their like authenticity and stuff.
Yeah.
Their original image.
And like watching them on KPop Star, like when they like said that they were gonna go to YG and stuff like that, it was really like I was really nervous because you know YG's image is like the whole hip hop like badass. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear. I'm sorry, but like BA and like. And I think I remember like one of the agreements was that they got to keep who they were. They're just going to be under YG, do what you do, write your songs, stuff like that. Because then that's so cool that they're so young, but he has so much trust in them, and like that's really cool.
That's true. It's also like if they changed like styles, I don't know if I would like them as much, you know, because like you watching them on the show was like you grew with them and you like liked their stuff on the show, so it's like you expect the same thing when they actually debut. So like I was the music video I think is so adorable. Like, I mean, it's adorable yet like super sad because it's like it's like the whole time,
right?
yeah, the whole time you're like, yeah, you're getting it, you're go, and then like halfway through,
Spoiler alert.
Like, there's actually another girl there.
Yeah, basically. I like how it was made and how it was done. So that's what I really enjoy about it.
Yeah, it encompasses like their quirkiness and like their image.
Right. And their youth is still in there and everything, and they're not trying to be something that they're not, and it's really great.
Definitely. And I know like it's fun to see, I don't know, them be like them. Like for once, like in terms of like an artist that's like out there, like it's good to see them be true to themselves rather than do like something hip hop or sexy or something, you know, like or like get like diet a lot so that they get skinny, you know, like that's like, you know, I feel like it's completely different and it's really cool to see. So are there any comebacks this month that you are a little sort of like we're like or just like really unhappy about in general?
Crayon Pop. I'm not even gonna hesitate.
Well,
I was so
I
sad about Crayon Pop's video.
Well, I think
what I was expecting at all.
Me either.
That's
Me
the
either.
thing. Like, it's cool that they're trying to do the whole trot thing and like bring that into some pop music, but it's like it didn't work for me.
I mean, I feel like they've done trot before in a better way.
Right.
I feel. And it's also just watching the teasers. I guess I was expecting something a lot more sophisticated, I guess.
Yeah, weren't they wearing like dresses or whatever?
I don't know if it was them.
Like they were wearing dresses and they were going to the party.
It was the whole party feel, right? So I was expecting something like, ooh, they're going to be like, not like this whole like cutesy quirky, you know? They're going to be like something that will make me go, like eye-opening, be like, oh my God, this is so different and so cool. But it was like, I mean, it's cool
And
to
they
be
came
the
out
same.
with like those things. And...
Yeah, but, I mean, it's cool. It's cool for a group to stay the same. Like you know, like A-Pink, right? They're always cute, right? It's like that's their thing, and Crayon Pop, like that's their thing too, right? But it's just, I think the song just wasn't up to par in terms of like
what they've done in the past.
Yeah, you know,
like,
especially because they're coming back from Bar Bar Bar. Like this is what they left off on, and then this is what they brought us, and it's like, it almost felt like forced. Like they're like, okay, we already had these helmets on, and we already did this like crazy thing. What else can we do that's so crazy? And like, look at us, we're so different. And...
Yeah, I think they went too far on like
the
extra weird. Like they wanted to be weird, and they put it too much.
I mean, also like the music video itself, like I feel incomplete, sort of, because I was expecting sort of like the beginning sort of has like a storyline, I guess, a little bit, and then it was literally just them dancing. To me, and I was like, I mean, this could just be all K-pop music videos in general, you know, like storylines are always blurred and always like not apparent in music videos, but just like it was just weird to be like, oh, it's a party, like what's going to go on, and then it's like they're dancing the whole time, you know? I don't know.
A lot of people are saying though that like this is Crayon Pop, like they're weird and quirky. But when you go back, I know Bing Bing was like a debut, like one of their like first ones, but like that was them. You could like see them having fun and still being different and weird and stuff and doing what they do, and I feel like that is a better example of what they are like, whereas this one is like an exaggeration of their weird.
Yeah, I like Bing Bing more than
my ultimate favorite Crayon Pop song, and I think it was so different enough. That
I really like Dancing Queen too.
Yeah, me too.
Over this comeback. So
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, I mean, it's also difficult to like my bar is basically super high because it's also because they're opening for Lady Gaga as well. Like when you've been recognized like that, you know, when you've been recognized like that, you expect something of like a high caliber, you know, like something super crazy good, you know. I don't know, I feel like I'm bashing them a little bit, but it's
but it's real talk. We're having real talk.
It's just a real talk about that.
I love them. I do love them. Like, a disclaimer, I do love the group. I enjoy their music and stuff, but I was just really disagreeing.
As well, I do too. But sad Crayon Pop. All right. So
something better.
I think it's always learning, right? So I feel like every group goes through a comeback that's like not the best, you know. But then maybe their next one will be amazing. You never know.
We'll see.
Whatever. But we are moving on to my favorite section of KTalkLive. It's called Jinja, which is which is our breaking news and rumors of the past month. And Angela, do you have a rumor this month that you'd like to talk about?
Oh yes. This is really recent, and it's when Taemin and Kai were actually like chased by crazy fans, and I want to talk about this because there's a little like controversy over this subject because we don't really know who exactly was chasing them and why they were chasing them and like what fandom they came from.
Oh, so there's like no other backstory than that? Like
it was just like a video that was posted online.
Yeah, it was a video posted of supposedly Taemin and Kai being chased by these like crazy fans, and the person who posted it was like, "Oh, they are SHINee fans. They're chasing them. They're like being crazy." But like other people are like, "Oh, it's EXO's fans. Like we don't really know who they are." So people are blaming each other. Of course, that's what happens when there's crazy fans.
I hate when people blame.
Either way, they're crazy people. They need to stop.
The crazy people need to stop.
The main point of this story is that they you shouldn't do this.
And it's really
Wherever
sad.
you're from, whoever you are, you shouldn't do it.
And the video's
And
getting like spread all around and stuff, but people are
yeah,
like spreading it thinking it's funny, which is the really sad thing too. It's like, oh my gosh, look at how fast they ran. Oh my gosh, they were crying and stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
that is
like
scary. Imagine in the dark being chased by like 20 some like
That's crazy.
crazy people who are obsessed with you
Yeah, and like
screaming your name.
obviously they ran for a reason. Like, you're not gonna like stand there and then just be surrounded by them, and then you can't do anything from that. So I don't know. That's really. I'm not a big fan of people who are like crazy fans. Like, I don't know.
Like the people who go like find their hotel rooms and like
that's insane.
Like you just have to like realize that they're real people like us, and they have to do things. They want to do things that we can do, but they can't because of these people. So like,
it's true.
And that's scary.
That's
like
that's
they can't walk
scary.
outside without being chased. Like that's scary. I don't know. I can't.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like it's tough being them, and you know, I know they're real people.
Right, and it's like they already have the stress of like trainings and like rehearsals and are like all the stuff that they're doing and stuff like that, and then they have like to worry about people coming after them and stuff too, and it's like,
yeah, that's it's. I mean, they also don't have like bodyguards all the time. Like, I mean, it's a big difference from like celebrities here in America as compared to in Korea, because I feel like in Korea you have the option of going out and like doing things on your own, but it's just like sad to see like people who are that crazy, like that.
And some people are like blaming the idols for like this because they're like, oh, they're idols, they chose this life.
no.
You don't choose other people's choices. Like,
they had an understanding that they were going to be idols, that they were going to have fans and stuff, but they did not sign up to be chased down the street in the dark. They did not sign up to have people sneak into their houses and steal. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what they signed up for.
They didn't sign up for people to like search, like follow them to like find out where their parents live. Like they don't know. They don't
crash their family members' weddings. Like
that's not.
That's crazy.
That's not something that I feel like as a fan you should respect them. I think like respect their privacy, respect their space. Like you're a fan. That's the whole point. Like I don't know. I mean, it's tough. It's tough being an idol in general. I think.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. So Tommy, do you have anything this month that has riled your?
I do. It's kind of an older thing, but it still happened in April technically. But there was an announcement that since like everybody in Girls' Generation is starting to date people, but that Tiffany and Nikun are dating, which is probably like, it's like I feel like I shouldn't be excited because I love Nikun, but it's like I think they are the cutest couple,
and I think they're adorable.
They're both beautiful, and if they do end up getting married and having children, their children are going to be absolutely beautiful. And, they are a power couple, a global couple. They have like ties in America and Thailand. And it's like
it's like unreal. Like
it's weird to see that they're dating. Like people are dating. Like people that you have been following for some time are dating now.
And it's like two idols instead of like just an idol and like another celebrity somewhere. Like
I know, and it's also. I like whenever a rumor like this comes out or like it actually comes out as news, I'm always afraid of like, what if it doesn't work out? Like, I'm so afraid of that because that's going to cause like we're talking about crazy fans. Like crazy fans are going to be insane about it. Like, and I feel like that's not something that they should.
Yeah, a little dangerous.
I guess that's why people like idols keep it quiet.
In secrecy.
Yeah. That's true. I know, but I think they're beautiful. I think that couple is so beautiful.
I was a little sad though because I was a Kuntoria fan.
So
Yeah.
you were.
Yes, I loved Kuntoria just because I love Victoria, and so it was a little bit sad at first. I was like, no, but what about Victoria? But I'm
So,
fine. I'm
funny
fine.
fact, I learned that Victoria's my age. She's like 26.
Victoria is?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's the oldest in the group, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I kind of knew that she was a little bit older because I think I felt that way in terms of looking at the group, but then I didn't know until I like looked it up the other day or something. I was looking at FX,
That's
but
cool.
she's like my age, and I was like,
Is she
wow.
older than you, or are you older than her?
I'm not sure, but she's the same birth year, I think.
Okay.
So I forgot to look at it off the top of my head, but that's interesting. I was just like, wow, like, what am I doing with my life? No kidding.
I'm not Victoria.
Yeah, basically.
Angie, did you have anything?
So I mean, it's recent, but Luan has an Instagram, and he's kind of my favorite.
Oh my god!
So he's kind of my favorite.
Yeah,
So.
seems like EXO's gonna have Instagrams in like the next month.
I mean, I was hoping that like Girls' Generation, when they started doing it, everyone was gonna have one, but they didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Luhan's Instagram is? Because
I'm not.
Because this is the first I heard of it. So
It's oh my god, I need to look it up. Wait.
I
was
I knew
like-
Chris got one this month, and the Chris's is weird as heck.
Yeah, I don't. I'm a little like what?
Did you hear the stuff about though? He wouldn't follow Amber on Instagram.
Oh really?
Amber was following him, and then recently
Why?
I don't know. And recently Amber just unfollowed him. So, but this is the theory. This is the theory that's going around that SM is not letting them follow each other because of the Saesan fans or whatever, and like making rumors up probably, or I don't know. Because like I guess whenever they're like at shows together, you can see Chris trying to like talk to her, but like they try to keep him away or something. I don't know. I haven't been following it. It's just stuff I read, but.
Okay, so if you all want to follow him, follow Luhan. It's LUEXOLU. So it's like Lu XO Lu. If you want to like see it like that.
Oh my god.
This is like
He has 4 pictures up. If you want to look at his pictures.
I hope this is actually him.
I know. I'm not.
I am
we're
pretty
not
sure it's him.
How sure are you? Like, what makes you think so?
Because they're basically like all these people that he follows that are like the same people that like Chris follows. I feel like that's enough for me.
Yeah. And that 502,000 people are also following him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Because like he's following like their choreographer and like all that, and like they follow each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that
That's
makes
cool.
me think that it's
Yeah, totally.
At first, because I read somewhere that I think on Tumblr or something, like it's funny that Chris followed this fake Luan account, and then but like it's not really because he followed this one. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird situation, but so that's why I'm like questioning if it's real or not because one picture is like an actual selfie, and another picture is a picture of him, like like I don't know, like taken of him, like from somewhere. So I was like, and then shoes, and I was like, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, so like it's Luhan and Chris who have Instas as of like right now, like officially.
But supposedly there's other ones too.
Supposedly Schumann has one.
Okay.
And Sehun, the MacMac. But Schumann's is on private, and Luhan does follow the private account.
Oh.
But I don't know where the MacMac is. So.
That's interesting.
So you'll be seeing them soon, maybe?
Like all of them having one. I know Henry has one.
Yeah, Henry has one.
Recently.
Who else has one?
I forget who else was recent, but that's interesting. I wanted to bring up another thing since we're talking about EXO. What about their leak? Is there?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Who didn't watch it?
I watched
Raise
a
your
little.
hand. Raise your hand. Okay.
I did not. I refused.
Yeah, we
watched a little
cheated.
bit
We
of
cheated.
it. So I watched a little bit because I was like, this is a leak, and then I clicked it and I was like, I need to make sure this is a leak because this is ridiculous. Like, come on, SM. Like, you've been over the past like couple months, you've been like a little like
Like
with
sloppy.
Girls' Generation, like their album leaking basically on iTunes beforehand. Like, come on. So I started watching it and I was like, this song doesn't sound like I don't hear overdose at all in it. I mean, it could just be in Korean too. But but then I heard it and I was like, okay, this is real. And I had to close it because I didn't want to like ruin it, but I did already. So I was like, oh no. But
Yeah,
basically,
you told
that
me
was-
about it.
Yeah.
You told me about it, and then I watched it like half awake because it was like 6:30 in the morning.
Because someone tweeted it. So like I follow some like I don't know, Girls' Generation thing, and they tweeted it like, "Is this the leak?" And then I clicked it, and I was like, "What? That's crazy."
Okay, so like I technically cheated, but it's like out now. So am I still cheating?
Is it actually out?
It was on their DVD box thing,
Okay.
which was released recently. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's considered out yet.
Interesting. I don't know.
I won't say
I mean-
anything about it because I watched it.
I mean, I haven't seen it on YouTube yet, so technically, then I guess
It's
it's
not
not real. It's not out yet for me. I don't know. But then again, everyone's postponing their comebacks because of
Yeah.
the ferry. So I don't know when they're actually going to actually start coming back again. That means like May has like a ton of comebacks.
Maybe, or everything's just pushed back.
That's crazy. Crazy to me. I don't know. SM's kind of slipping in terms of.
It could be deliberate though. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Because some people are like, oh, they leaked this to see how like the audience would react to the song and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, that could be a plausible thing, but
I can see that as possible.
spoiler alert, it's not different.
Part of it is also like, I mean, like, there's a ton of EXO fans. Like, I feel like they're gonna like it, you know?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you're with a group that's like so large already, like, there's like a following already that.
Yeah, they're in two
doesn't matter.
countries, so they're
Yeah.
hitting two countries. So
That's true.
with this comeback.
That is very, very true. I don't know. So is there anything else this month that you guys want to talk about? Or no?
I don't have anything in particular, but we do have a comment. I was just reading it. But they're just saying, what if, this is more about the relationships. What
Okay.
if Yuna and Taekyun started dating?
Yuna and
Taekyun? I wouldn't ship them, to be honest.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm kind of happy with Yuna's current
Me too.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
I think he's adorable.
agreed.
Yes. So I don't know how I feel about like innocent, like dorky
I know.
Yuna with like masculine Taekyun.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I guess I would just see it as like he would take care of her like all the time. Like,
And so I would see him with someone like younger and like, in my opinion, I see him with like Crystal or something, to be honest. Is that weird?
I guess I can see it, but I'm not
Is that
sure.
weird?
I don't know.
I guess I'm expecting someone who's like really, for some reason, really sexy. Just like, and like very like strong. Because like,
Okay.
for some reason, that's how I see it. Yeah, kind of. But like, secretly, she wants to be taken care of kind of thing. You know?
And I
But,
also don't see her as like an idol. Like I don't see her as an idol.
I see
her
like
as
an actress, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For Taekyun.
I see that. But there's also like, I was just thinking like, Yuna and like Sooyoung are like tall in the group, like the tallest, right? Like how tall are they? They're like 5'7", 5'8" ish.
I don't know.
I think, and I'm just like, wow, like they're really tall like in comparison to like who they're dating, like they're taller, which is like crazy
Uh-huh.
to me. Like
Oh yeah.
for some reason, I don't know. I guess because that means they're taller than me. They're like an inch taller than me, or like so.
Uh-huh.
But then it just makes me think of like the others, like Sunny and Taeyang, who are like short.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who they would date really.
Yeah.
Do you know who like Hyoyeon dated?
Supposedly it's like a writer or something. He's like a writer. I don't know anything about him really, other than that. I just like read his account on what happened that night. You know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's another rumor that, or like breaking story that happened this month. Like,
Oh yeah, the whole
what was
like
that?
police investigation
Yeah.
on like the
And then
incident or
now it's
whatever.
nothing. It's like no big deal.
Uh-huh. You're like, nope, she's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It was because like he reported her, and then he took it back, and like he was like, "Oh, it was just like playing around. We weren't doing
Yeah.
anything serious. I thought she was gonna fall, but like she turned and hit my face or something."
Yeah. I think that's like the story that they try to
Yeah.
play off. But there was also like another post or somewhere that he posted like the real account of the night or something because he wanted to come out clean or something. I don't know. It was just
It was weird.
it was
like,
a weird situation.
uh-huh.
And supposedly
I feel like it's not the real story.
I don't know what the yeah, I have no idea what the real story is. But supposedly they've been dating for like 2 years too. That's crazy to me.
That's a long
Yeah.
time. That's a long time for an idol.
Yeah, that's like so long.
For anyone.
I don't know. Yeah, for anyone really. Like, come on. Especially like their age, right? They're like
Mm.
they're younger. Well, I mean, Taeyeon just turned 26 this past. She's the oldest, I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
Cool.
Another news story. I met Async, FYI.
Oh, yes.
Just gonna throw that in. Just gonna throw it on After School Club.
Know you exist. They know you exist.
It's,
We get it.
It's cool. I mean, it's interesting. You know, like it's weird. I mean, Tommy,
like
you
talked
might
to it. I know I did, but that was last
You
month. I
talked
don't want to
to
talk
them.
about it.
It's okay, but it's just like you talk to them, which
Yeah, and like actually talked to them. They interacted with us. And,
Yeah.
like,
it's also even better for you because like Ashley spoke English, like she could understand, right?
mhm.
And like I had to go through a translator, but still, it's like it's
Right.
still like whatever.
It's almost real.
If I ever meet them again, I'm like if I know I'm gonna meet
Right.
them, I'm gonna print out a picture or like on a T-shirt of like a YouTube page with
Oh,
me
that'd
and
be
her,
really cool.
and then we're like, look at this. Like, that's exactly what I'm
do
thinking
that.
of.
That's really cool. That's a smart idea.
Because they're not gonna be like, who are you? I'm like, oh look, I have proof. we met.
But you never know. Sometimes they might remember.
Yeah, you
Like
never
that's
know.
like something. Like that's a cool thing. Like to talk to an international fan. Like
Mhm.
you think that'd be something you remember, right? Maybe
mean, I
they have a lot
don't
of people
think
they know though.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many people like idols know. You know,
Mhm.
I
Or
mean,
like
aside
remember.
from each other, like other idols.
Mhm.
But it's also like, how do they remember faces? Are they that good at that? I don't know. Anyway, aside from all that, since it's the end of April, what are you guys looking forward to next month coming up?
Tommy, you go first.
I am looking. Well, this is not for next month, but this is just something I'm looking forward to in general since there were like announcements and stuff starting. But I'm really excited for KCON now.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
The live chat started, so they started announcing stuff. There's an official date, there's an official location, everything like that. And so I'm getting really pumped for KCON. And it sounds like it's going to be much better and bigger this year than in years past. So that's really cool.
That's true. They're including a lot more stuff. Like, I mean, I'm only mentioning this because like they're gonna do like Korean gamers are coming. There's like there's a lot more stuff in terms of like dramas, like Korean dramas, and it's like a lot of different workshops. So I'm like super excited because like hopefully I've heard last year was not as organized as it could have been, but I'm guessing because of all this and prep basically it will be a lot better this year. So
I'm hoping. I'm hoping. And they're asking for a lot of
So
feedback.
excited.
They're really interacting with us and asking a lot of questions on the live chats and stuff. So I really hope they're taking that into consideration, like all this stuff.
So for KCON, who do you want to come?
Ladies code,
Obviously, for me, it's like
Yeah,
Shiny.
I don't want shiny.
shiny.
I'd be really happy with Vix.
Shiny.
I would be very happy.
Shiny.
I think Vix would be cool. Vix, I could totally see them coming.
Yeah,
Like that's totally a group I could see coming, and I would be excited for them to come.
I could see Ladies Code coming.
Oh my god,
I don't know. Like I want them to be.
I don't know. Afghan musician.
Oh,
I was, yeah,
Ooh.
they could come too.
I could see that.
I could see them coming.
I want them to come.
That'd be awesome. That'd be amazing.
A-Pink.
For some reason, I see Girls' Day. I like that
They've
sounds
been
like
they've been very US, like coming to, like they came to the free show, and so did Shiny, right? Or Infinite?
Infinite.
Both of them?
Okay, this is what I'm scared of, because for that festival, it was like in LA, so I feel like everyone who came there is going to be at like KCON.
Really?
Because like they already went this year. And,
Right, it's like, oh, we were in LA, why go to KPop?
Yeah.
We don't need to go again.
Which I'm scared, because that's like a lot of groups that I wanted to come. Like CN Blue was there, which I'm a huge fan of. And
I was texting Angeli, and I was like, what if Kara comes?
You mean
Which
just
I
the three
don't
of
want to
them?
laugh about that, but it's just like, what if three of them come?
What if the three of them?
No, the three of them are they're gonna come, and then Nicole's just gonna like pop out to like the corner, be like,
She's gonna
I'm
run
here.
on stage. She's gonna run on stage.
She's gonna run on stage and like be solo, like
And she's gonna do her
break.
her dance,
Dance
like on
break.
her Instagram.
Yes.
If FX were to make a comeback soon, hopefully they could be there again.
They were there last year
They
though,
were.
and so is EXO. So I feel like EXO is not gonna come.
Yeah. Were there any groups that came like 2 years in a row? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because I know Vix was the first year, and they weren't there last year.
Which was weird because like I was like not expecting them.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot bigger now than before. So,
but KCON was also probably smaller than it was.
That's true.
So.
That is true. I don't know, but for like, I'm looking forward to. I mean, I don't know when this is coming out, but the Jung Sisters reality TV show for some reason.
Yes.
It'd be great to see like Jessica and Crystal interacting, because I think they're actually really good like sisters to each other. I've heard, and I'm not sure how like. I want to see them interact because I don't think I've seen them interact that much.
I've seen like pictures of them like at the airport at the same time and trying to like wave to each other and stuff, and like they seem cute.
I think they were like in LA recently.
Oh,
to, like shoot for a photo shoot or something. Did they do that?
Just for that.
Yeah. So we'll see those pictures. I think they're really protective over each other.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I feel like
reality show.
I could see that, but I could see Jessica being super protective of Crystal, just being like the bigger sister.
Yeah.
And also,
especially because she was in the ice queen. Especially because she was like she's been in the business for a long time.
That's true.
And
so, but I heard that. So this is weird. So I heard that Crystal was first asked to join. Before,
I did not know that.
And then this is what I've heard. I'm not sure if it's 100% true. So I heard that Crystal was asked to join. They were like in LA, I guess, or like San Francisco or something, and they were like, you know, what are they called? Those people that scope out people. Scouts. There you go. Yeah. Scouts were like finding her, or basically, and her parents were like, no, she's too young. And then they were like, I don't know if they were like, but here's her sister, you know, or maybe it was like,
oh, just take her instead.
I volunteer.
Yeah.
I volunteer to be a K-pop idol.
Basically.
Like, it's
Oh,
interesting.
you're too young? Oh, fine, I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
But that family is
Yeah.
so pretty
Yeah.
in general.
The
Are there any
genes,
other
man. You
things
have to
this
have the
month that
genes.
you're looking forward to?
Well, I don't know.
Nothing really.
I guess I just know it's a big K-pop month in terms of music.
Yeah, like
So
I'm just waiting for like the comebacks that were supposed to be this
Mhm.
month
that's
to
true.
be out
And the ones
in
coming out.
May. Yeah.
That's insane
So
because
now, like, Infinite has something coming.
oh
But
yeah.
Mhm.
Was it supposed to be in April?
I don't know.
I had heard it was supposed to be in April, but I wasn't sure.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think their teaser just said this year, maybe.
Yeah, like it's coming soon or
This
something.
this year.
Yeah,
In
it's going to be in
December.
December. Knowing,
There was, okay, like in the beginning when like Mnet had that like that comeback calendar or whatever, it said
Mhm.
Infinite was like in June.
Oh.
So
was
I don't
Shiny
know.
in June too?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but that could change like quickly,
Yeah,
especially because of the incident. So.
that's
Mhm.
true. That's true. All right.
Yeah.
So aside from everything that's we're looking forward to, if you guys have any questions or comments, like I said, make sure you tweet us with the hashtag KTalkLive. That's like up here, right here, right here.
There?
Our screen. Oh, is it no? Is it up? No, it's not there.
No,
Sorry.
you're right.
I'm mirrored,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You're right.
You were right.
Okay. I'm following it.
There. There.
Hashtag
Right there.
KTalkLive.
Hashtag KTalkLive. And we'll
And
answer
also-
any questions you guys have, and we'll talk about some comments you guys have later. So, this past month had quite a few things going on. What was your favorite obsession this month?
Angela, you go first.
I'll go first. My obsession this month was K-dramas. I literally could not stop watching one drama called Emergency Couple, which is kind of like a drama about two interns at a hospital that were like divorced when they were really young, but like they became interns at the same hospital and like they rekindled their love, and it was like hilarious K-drama. And it's a bit like it's like older actors, so I don't know if like a lot of people are into that. So I know if you watch like Inheritors or like Heirs, that's like the younger like hot like actors that you might know, like Kim Woo-bin and stuff.
Mhm.
So this was like a drama that like really caught my eye and I couldn't stop watching it. Like I looked forward to every Friday and Saturday watching it.
So it's like
With
it's a
subtitles.
newer one that's like
Yes.
so you had to keep
It's a
up
newer
with,
one.
not like you couldn't watch it straight through.
No, I couldn't watch it straight
Oh,
through.
wow.
And I usually don't do that. Like
Mhm.
so
But it's funny.
it's like a romantic comedy.
Oh, okay. See, I don't watch
So-
that many dramas.
Yeah.
I've only watched like Reply, basically,
Yeah.
which I loved, and it's just I just haven't found the time to actually sit down and watch something through. But
Yeah.
that sounds actually interesting because it's like kind of cute. Like,
And it's
Yeah,
different.
but, like-
It's different than having like idols on it and
yeah.
like
Yeah, because the female protagonist is from Running Man, the variety show. It's Song Ji-ho.
oh,
It's her.
oh.
And she's hilarious on Running Man if you've ever watched Running Man.
I love her.
And
Oh, I did not know she was in this.
her on the drama was like so different, but she was still hilarious and sophisticated as an actress.
Cool.
So it was like another side of her that I loved.
Now that makes me want to watch it. Now that I know that she's on there, because she's my
Yeah.
favorite on Running Man. She's like,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's
awesome.
hilarious. And that drama is on the same like broadcasting channel as Reply.
Oh, okay.
So you I really love TVN, like network. That's the network. That's what it's called. And they always have like romantic comedy like dramas that are hilarious. So
I'm a big
yeah,
fan of romantic comedies.
that's basically what I've been obsessed with. And I've been trying to find something else to watch that's kind of the same. So like, if you have any recommendations for me,
Yeah, make sure you tweet us.
like Little Eyes, I heard that one was like an older thing, but I don't think that's a comedy.
Angela's
So,
our K-drama expert. She watches.
yeah, I have too much time on my hands, so I watch K-dramas.
I'm gonna slip in before Tommy.
Okay.
But my monthly obsession, like I said before, is meeting Apink, just because it happened.
Be obsessed
Just
with
because
it.
it happened, and
I'll
I'll be done at the end of the month though. I'll be done. I swear. I promise. I promise.
You'll take it off as your wallpaper.
Yeah. Currently on my phone, as I don't know, no one can see. Oh, it's literally me.
Aww.
No, it's me. It's me and Chorong. So, anyway, go ahead, Tommy.
My obsession isn't like a good obsession. It's not like I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It's more like I can't stop talking about it because it bothers me so much. But my recent obsession this month has been Chad Future. If you don't know who Chad Future is, it's an interesting story. But from where I started knowing him is he used to do a lot of covers of K-pop songs, but like English versions of them, and they were highly produced and stuff, and they were pretty cool. But I guess he recently got a 25-minute long special on Mnet called I Am Chad Future, and it told him about his story and everything, and about how he's trying to make it into the K-pop industry. And so it's very interesting because he is a white male from Detroit who is like inspired by Korean culture, or I guess inspired by K-pop music, and he's trying to do that and make it a thing. But it's not that he's like, the reason why it bothers me so much is not that he's trying to bring K-pop to America, but the fact that he's trying to insert himself into K-pop. So what are your guys' thoughts before I get too far into it?
No, I never thought of it that way, but I just thought that he was using K-pop to become famous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because of the fact that I feel like it's like, for me, K-pop, and like for many people, it's like K-pop is like such a different way music is created, and like I think he's just using it as sort of like this like wow factor in terms of like being different, and just making that cause his popularity, you know. So I don't know. I mean, it could be. I just think that he's going about it the wrong way, or like becoming famous through a bad way, sort of, so to speak. I mean, it's cool that he's influenced by K-pop and like Korean culture in general, but I just think it's not. It's sort of his last resort, I guess, so to speak. I hate to say it that way.
Like that's what it really comes off as, because like he has like been trying to do stuff in the American pop industry, and he wrote his own raps and stuff. He was like a parody kind of singer for a while, and like did stuff. And he has a lot of friends who are in LA and are trying to do the American pop music thing. He has a friend who used to be in a failing boy band and stuff like that. Like, so it makes it sound like this is his last resort. It's like, I can't make it in the American pop industry. Might as well see if I can make it in the K-pop industry, you know?
Wow.
That's what it comes off.
Like, he's not trying to be famous in America. He's trying to just be famous in Korea.
Yeah, he's trying to be famous. Well, it sounds like he's trying to be famous maybe in Korea, but like to the fans of K-pop in America. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. See, I don't know much about this, so...
Right. It's very interesting. A lot of people are saying, like, a lot of people that are supporting him, I guess, or the people that are against the anti-fans are, like, calling us racists and stuff, because it's like, oh, you just don't like him because he's white, and it's an interesting concept because it's like people are trying... Oh my god, I could talk about this forever. But people are trying to, like, to push Western ideals of like melting pot culture and stuff into Korean culture. Like
Yeah, I know that yeah, a lot of people have a problem with like, oh, K-pop only has like Koreans and like Chinese and like oh they're trying to go in Japan and stuff like that and there's like no like American like mix of like anything like and
But that's Korean culture. Korea
yeah
is
you
not
can't
America, where America is a melting pot of all these cultures. It's like Korean culture
yeah
is its own separate entity. You know what I mean? And I think we're so used as Americans, used to having that like diversity of cultures, diversity of races and stuff, and that we want to see that in other people's cultures. You know what I mean?
yeah
And I think that's why
I
it's
see
so
that
strange, and that's why it's so difficult.
I can see that. But
Yeah.
the way I mean, I only took a moment to like watch that video of his documentary, basically. But all I could see is that he's just trying to be this like this a Korean star to me. Like the way he dresses, the way he acts, the way like to me, I was like, he's trying to be like Big Bang, or he's trying to be like like he's just trying to be K-pop,
hmm
and he just so happens to be here.
And the
And
thing is, like, if we're being real, if I'm being real, like social justice, like the reason he's getting attention is because he's a white guy. You know what I mean?
I can see
That
that.
he like because he has that privilege of getting into it, and that like Korean culture loves white people
Mhm.
and stuff, and so that since he can do that because like his race helps him to
I
do
feel
that.
like it is a lot easier for him
hmm
to be in the limelight because
Right.
of this.
Like imagine if it was a black male who was doing Korean stuff
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Like that probably wouldn't have been accepted as much.
Yeah. But I think things are. I mean, things are a little have been changing. I feel
hmm
like in terms of like Michelle Lee, right?
Right, definitely.
She's like
yeah
trying this new sort of
she had
like
a lot of support
yeah,
A lot of
and
support.
I think that things are changing, but
hmm
I think it's weird for it it being the opposite sort of. I think Chad Future is in this opposite sense because he's coming from here to there,
hmm
and then I feel like Michelle Lee, like she started over there,
Right. She like
and
is Korean.
yeah,
She's straight up Korean. Was born in Korea.
hmm
Knows Korean culture, language, everything.
mm.
yeah,
So Chad Future is this kid from Detroit who has nothing
yeah,
to do with.
and he just so he's like us. He just
hmm
happens to like K-pop,
hmm
and it's like very
hmm
I don't know. I
It's
just feel like
interesting.
the route that he's going is a little shady, so to speak.
yeah like he's becoming popular because that he is like white and likes K-pop
hmm
not necessarily for like his talent as a singer or anything, right?
Yeah. Like he's good.
Because
He's a good singer, but it's not like revolutionary.
hmm
It's not like
like
wow, he
Michelle
needs to be
Lee,
an
she's
idol.
from there, but she's like
She's
has a powerful
right.
voice.
And Ailey and like like she's
Like
American, but like
if you didn't know, like Michelle Lee was like half Korean, half
hmm
you would love her for her voice, not for her like race.
right,
hmm
exactly.
Oh, so you're saying that in Chad Future's, like you people like him because he's white.
Right. Like his voice isn't strong enough to carry him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's getting attention because he's white, not because he of his music,
hmm
basically.
And I mean, it's also because like it's also like a white person who likes K-pop, and it's just like I think like that's like an
Yeah.
ideal situation,
Because
like
Korean
Yeah.
people eat up the idea of the Hallyu wave. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
hmm
That they get excited when people from other countries enjoy Korean culture, especially like Americans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just feel like it's so cartoony,
it doesn't
just so
feel right. It
weird.
feels it's
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
it's a little bit, but I mean,
There's a this is a lighter situation, but there's like a I guess he tried to get into the LA concert, the recent one,
mhm.
without a ticket and tried to be like, I'm Chad Future, like I have these connections, and apparently they didn't let him in. It was kind of funny.
Uh,
Oh,
Sad but funny.
yeah.
oh, maybe he'll be at KCON.
Maybe. He was at
Is
KCON
his
last
like
year. He performed at KCON last year.
Oh, really?
oh he did?
On the main stage.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
if his ego is really that big, then I don't know.
That's true. His ego has been inflated due to.
Yeah,
Especially with
because
the
of this
video with
popularity.
Bobby. Oh my god. Anyway,
Mm.
anyway, if you guys have any opinions about Cat Teacher, make sure to leave comments. We'll be sure to read them. And if your tweets, make sure to use the hashtag KTalkLive, and
Yeah,
we'll see what
talking
you guys
about
think.
speaking about tweets, Tommy, you were asked if you heard about Tiny G's comeback next month.
I have not heard about Tiny G's
I
comeback,
haven't heard about it either.
but it makes me excited because recently have become a huge Tiny G
I
fan
know you.
after Volta.
Yeah, I actually really like that song.
Yeah, so that makes me excited because I love them. So I did not hear about that.
Also, supposedly Big Bang is in August. Sorry, Bridget. Bridget, shout out to you for tweeting us. She's watching. She's the one who's asked these questions. But supposedly Big Bang in August too.
I did not know that
I
either.
didn't know that either. That's crazy to me. That's great to hear. Yeah. I was also. That is my dad.
You want to say hi?
Surprise.
And I was asked, what are some of your guys' favorite songs / music videos this year? And I guess aside from what our favorite obsession for the month is, what has there been any music video you watched this year that you've liked the most?
Like from this year specifically?
Yeah, mostly this year.
You go first.
Let's see. I'm trying to think off the top of my head which one's my favorite so far. I have. Are you guys giving me hints? Well, I do admit I did like Mr. Chu because it was a lot different than their past ones, and also because it used the director of Pretty Pretty from Ladies Code. And I
I
like
didn't know that.
that style is super. Can't you see it? Like, can you tell now? Like, Pretty Pretty and Mr. Chu were sort of like
The
kind
color
of
palettes and
the color palettes,
what
the
other
whole
video?
angles.
Was it Lipstick also the same director?
Yeah, I
Orange
think
Crema
so.
Lipstick?
Yeah, Lipstick.
Oh, that's
whole
why
idea.
there's similarities.
Yeah, and then also I kind of liked Crush, but I also didn't like Crush. It was weird. So, I don't know. I mean, I like for 21's music video. Sorry.
Oh, you liked.
I'm sorry. I'm mixing up the names.
Yeah, I loved Orange Caramel.
Oh, I did like Orange Caramel.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
I mean, now that we're talking about it, Orange Camo was probably my favorite of this year so far.
I really liked it.
You really like their style.
I do. I mean, I'm a big fan of cute and quirky and in a bright sort of fun way, you know? So, is there any music video that you guys liked or songs?
I'm trying to think of what even came out this year.
I know, I'm trying to think of all the stuff that has come out.
Okay, let's start.
Orange Caramel is probably my favorite.
Which one?
Orange Caramel.
Oh yeah,
That's probably my favorite. Was Besties this year? Was Thank You Very Much? Is that this year?
Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think I like the song.
What about Ladies Code?
Of course I like Ladies Code. I thought that was assumed. That's just assumed. But of course I love Ladies Code.
Okay, some unlikely ones that I liked. I really liked Stellar.
Oh, yes! That was this year too!
That was this year.
Stellar. I don't know if you've watched Marionette, but...
Also, Bridget asked this question again. Shout out to her again. An amazing viewer.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
But yeah, Stellar Marionette. I still want to do a dance cover. I really bad because I think it'd be hilarious. But it's also I love the song. It's a really good song.
Okay. Ones that I liked, the beginning of the year, B1A4.
Oh, Lonely?
I loved
Definitely.
B1A4.
Oh, Lonely. That was this year,
I also loved
I forgot.
Kiss and Cry's Domino Game.
Oh,
That is a
the
rookie.
Domino Game.
That was
Yes.
Oh.
Loved that.
that was a good one.
Um,
I'm like trying to think of who I was watching. Like something was in the beginning of the year too, from Girls' Day, but I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think it was the best.
Mr. Mister.
I mean,
I forgot about that.
like I liked the song. The song grew on me way like so much, and I think the MV could have been better.
Yeah. I think it wasn't their best.
What happened? I don't know.
I just like the dance break. Is that possible?
I love the music in the teaser.
There's parts of it that I liked. There's parts of it that I liked. They're like oppa, like outfits. Like that was awesome. It was great to see that in a different way.
The me, Mr. Rock This World.
Yeah. Yes.
And she's like, the shoulder
yes,
roll.
ripple. As the Misty comes out.
I loved it. Bridget also tweeted that she follows all K-pop, and she said that she thinks GD was the one who said that Big Bang was coming out. We're coming back in August, so that's interesting. I didn't know that they could.
Oh, she also tweeted, "What do you think of BTS's Boy Love?" From before, yes, I loved it, especially, just one day. Wait, is that what it's called? I'm sorry. Boy in Love. I learned the dance, but I never made a cover. That's how much I loved it. I don't know. I didn't have time to film.
Sorry.
It was great. Oh, we didn't talk about 4 Minute.
Oh, 4 Minute too. Supposedly that was super rushed.
Super rushed. Okay, can we talk about the MV? It was totally weird.
I don't remember it.
It was weird.
Totally weird.
I don't remember much of it, but it was just weird.
I just remember that the rapper was on like a toilet.
Yeah.
Do you remember that part? Like in the beginning, like right after the intro.
And of course, with any 4 Minute song, Gayun's part is the best, like the best, hands down. Like
It's true.
It's always like that. But
yeah.
Do you guys have any? I guess. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Andrew.
oh no, go ahead.
No,
was that?
I was taking your MC job.
Oh, it's fine.
MC again.
Don't worry, next show. But before we actually head on out, it's been a long run today, but we wanted to chat about what songs you guys should check out this past month, that have come out. Go ahead, Angela.
They're not necessarily new songs. They're just songs that we've been really into right now.
Yeah, not necessarily. We're just like super
like
into it.
songs that don't really like people don't really listen to that you should like check out.
That's true.
So
That's
yeah.
true.
How
But,
do you go?
Angela, if you want to...
Oh, okay. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so a song that you should really check out is Stupid or Fool, or it's called Babo. Babo? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Babo, by Juniel, and it's like a duet with Youngpa from CN Blue. It's like great for the spring season. It just hit like spring on the East Coast. It's not cold anymore, and this song makes me like so happy whenever I listen to it. So here's a quick. Can you hear that?
Yep.
So it's like acoustic guitar.
It reminds me of Lucky by
Yes.
Jason Mraz and Kobe.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's my song that you guys should check out. Perfect
That's
for the
a good
spring
one.
season.
And the video is so cute and pretty, and like
Yeah.
they're on like
Oh, I
the
haven't
beach.
watched the video, I think.
You should. It's really good.
All right.
Tana, do you want to go?
So my song, I actually I ran into this on Tumblr out of nowhere. Like one of my friends just reblogged this on Tumblr, but it's called Noyoya, which means it's you. It's by Neon Bunny. She's like I've never heard of her before, but she's like an indie kind of artist. So it's a more of an electronic track, and it's really chill. I'll play a little bit of it. Like very like chill. It's not like a dance track or a ballad really. It's just like a
I imagine myself in a car with the windows down, like cruising.
Yeah, it's real chill.
right. It's nice. I listen to it when I wake up and like and just getting ready for the day, and it's just like nice and like relaxing, and like I really like it. But it's called Noyoya or It's You by Neon Bunny. Check it out.
Yes.
That's awesome. I really, I think you reblogged it and I listened to it and I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I could get into this. So my obsession basically came out like 2 days ago, but I've been following them for quite some time. But it is the Arya Creations, which is a YouTube channel, but they are also a what's it called, like an actual entertainment studio, and they do sort of like remixes of current K-pop songs. And they did one for Girls' Day Something. I'm really waiting for their one for Mr. Mister by Girls' Generation because they played a teaser of that. But this one's pretty good because it's like a trance sort of house feel. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. It's in the middle, so. It's like super dancey, super like dark club.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm always like really into like dancey sort of type of music. So that's what I really like about
Reminds me
it.
of that scene in Black Swan. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's in the club and she's just like dancing. I just hear this in the background.
But that is
Black Swan K-pop version.
yeah, basically. But that is my current obsession that I like to replay. I just like it because it's like fun. I'm always into like really fun songs. But that concludes our show KTalkLive, and I'm so happy you guys watched and tweeted us your comments and questions. But don't worry, we'll be back again. Answering your questions if you have any. Like I said, tweet us at KTalkLive. If you want us to talk about anything next month, tweet us. And until next time, we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.